start transaction, capture transaction, and so on and so on. In my case, we have only one delete transaction. You see, if you go back right here, we have only one delete, a delete exception, and it is being recorded because of the exception. So now imagine this functionality, this method through an exception, it shows up right here, and then you can see it immediately. All right, what has happened, what time, the throughput, and what really happened, latency issues, whatever, view related errors. So whatever happened will bring you to the error message. All right, so in my case, I will just omit this. You see, to the error message, it occurred, and what time, for example, and what it is. Upon clicking to it, you will get to the error message in depth. All right, so metrics, there is no really data about this yet, but it will happen. I mean, it's at this point, this application is very little, so the CPU usage and the memory usage is sort of neglected because it's really nothing. Service map is a 30-day trial or paid version, but don't take it like that. You don't really need this. All you need is really this guys and so on. Now, some dashboarding, for example, is available. You can install additional, for example, functionalities right here, which I have not enabled in our case. I will leave this for you to experiment. Some alerts you can really create, for example, like for example, if there are alerts or crucial things which are reported through the APM system, they will all show up right here. Okay, and then you will know what's really happening. There are no cases. You can open up a new case, for example, and start doing metrics and for example, and whatever. This is for login integration. Now imagine that you were not doing all of this automatically through the Elastic agent, but you were saving logs somewhere. So all of this functionality comes handy or for the login integration. So that's how your login is going to work under the APM. Okay, just remember that. Oops, I want to, there we go, I caused all of these errors. I need to close them at this point. All right, my apology. So if you enable logs, this is where you see them, and that's about it. Monitors, you can also edit this, but now it depends on your application again. The uptime is very important for crucial applications, or if you have REST API integrations, like you're grabbing some information from third party, for example, REST APIs, and or they come in a messaging packets, and then you just collect them and you're just passing or posting them within your system, and then another client, for example, grabs them and so on. So all of this will be illustrated. The uptime will be shown right here. Okay, so as you can see, a lots of free options come through the Elastic agent out of the box. I have not illustrated much right here in terms of issues and errors, but they will come once you start developing and integrating these features the way I've shown you. You will start getting in a lots of information. Okay, and I promised you that I will throw a, for example, new exception here to see what happens. Okay, so new error. So this one, oops, there we go. What am I doing? Okay, this one will get recorded, of course, and okay, 1 second, it will be thrown if of course there is no wait. All right, well, there's no actual error, it doesn't even go there, my bad. So you see, if you go under the errors directly, you will see only the one intentional error. But if I put okay, 1 second, if I put this error, right, 1 second, So I need this E. Oops. If I put it insert after insert, then oops, false. Alright, now it should work. Alright. Okay, so let's see what happened under the errors. Right, dependency errors. You see now we got 2 errors, 2 occurrences of 2 errors, right? When we refresh it. Now, keep in mind that this is from the same application. It occurred once at 12:53, then the second one occurred at 1 o'clock. But this is really nothing. Keep in mind that because we stopped and we ran the new application, that's why this is happening. In production settings, it will not be like that. So pretty much that's what's been going on, and that's how it really works. There we go. Lots of information right here for you, valuable. There we go. Now the CPU usage in the system, but that's on the system. Actually no, yes, actually it is on the system and not on your application. All right, that's right here for the last 15 minutes. Okay, so you can monitor your CPU or the memory that's been taken from the application, and so on and so on. So I really hope you got the idea and how to really use all of this. It's not difficult to use it. Obviously, it is just a matter of you getting used to this simple code typing in within your methods and concrete classes in order for you to capture information and then submit it to the Elastic agent or Elastic dashboard in system. Now, again, many of the functionality come in for free, so why would you spend the money to buy something which comes for free out of the box and not use it? So basically, this is a professional framework, worldwide used, and don't skip the usage because many companies use it. You may be asked whether you're proficient in it or not. Well, upon finishing this course and successfully understanding what I've done right here, you can put this on your CV immediately because you've gained the knowledge and the understanding of the concepts and how this works. And now you can apply it at work or on your jobs.